Hi, I am Justine Enriquez, and you are watching the second part of my video series, Safe Sterilization Pork Practice. In this video, I will discuss about inspection and packaging of cleaned, reusable medical devices. After clean instruments are processed, we will move on to inspection area, where clean items are received and prepared for further processing. We should always make sure to wash our hands thoroughly to prevent germs from spreading, especially when handling instruments while inspecting. Everyone must wear protective attire, like scrub uniform and hats, to help protect against cross-contamination. In the inspection area, we receive the instruments from the contamination area through automated washers. We check if instruments are clean and package them before they are sterilized. Here, we scan the manifold to enter it to the TDOC tracking system. Aside from tracking purposes, it also shows us if the cleaning cycle standards have been met. After scanning, we unload the instruments and allocate them to their designated areas. Here, I am unloading and putting the trays with the same color tags to keep all instruments that came from one set together. This makes it easier for the person inspecting and to keep a good workflow. Don't forget to wear heat-resistant gloves when unloading, and let the instruments cool down before inspecting or handling them. Remember, when unloading or moving around heavy items, make sure to bend your knees and try to keep your back straight to avoid injuries. Today, we are doing a plastic set. We start by scanning the TDOC system to access whichever set we are doing. When inspecting, we make sure instruments are fit for their purpose, that it would not cause harm to the patient or end user, and that they are used as intended. We make sure that every reusable medical device are inspected and clean, meaning all surfaces are free of contamination. In terms of instruments functionality, we check if tips align, scissors can cut correctly, if any instruments with insulation is intact, and lenses are clear with no blurring or distortion. It is important to know your devices and their functionality so you know what you are looking for, which are the critical areas. This also helps make inspection efficient and quick process. Sharp instruments need tips as these devices are delicate. This will prevent it from damage during handling and transport. This would also help protect and ensure the safety of the end user. We then start scanning the instruments, and once all instruments are inspected and complete, we place the instrument in a crate with new disposable sterile filter. It is important these filters are positioned correctly during sterilization to allow air movement. We also attach the printed label, which tells you the name of the set, who inspected it, the date and time it was packaged, and other information necessary to track the set. We then close the crate with chemical indicator seals. Not all sets are placed and stored in a crate. Some needs to be wrapped. We wrap them by doing two wrapping methods, which are the parcel fold and envelope fold. Parcel wrapping method is done using linen, while envelope wrapping method is done using non-woven paper. We keep the integrity of these wraps by sealing them with chemical indicator tapes for sterilizing, making sure they are secured and tight. Single instruments are individually etched with barcode for us to scan to TDOC, which then would print a label. These are packaged and sealed in sterilization pouches. Once instruments are inspected and packaged, we then head to sterilization process.